Turn your ideas into videos. Go to artlist.io and get everything you need all in one place.
Hello everybody, and welcome to one of the last, for now, times that will be on FS22. Hope you're all well, living the dream. Hopefully this is all going to work very nicely today. I'm hoping so. Do you like my background? But we better get a bit of an update, seeing as we're moving into the new era of Farming Simulator. Can you all hear me? Is there anybody there? I'm hoping this is working. Lovely job. Right. We'll hang on a little minute till we get a few more people in. Shout if you can hear me. Shout if you can hear me. And preferably say hello. Aha. Zoom settings. All good. Excellent connection, which makes a nice change. Let's see. Is there anybody in the chat? Hello. If you're there, say hello. It's working. Thank you very much. Right. Tell you what we're going to do. We are going to get... Hey, Farmer Old. Thank you, Enoch. Hope I've not butchered your name. Superb. Let's get right into it. So, what a better place to start. The iconic farmhouse, I guess you'd call it. Love it. Right. So the plan for today is to get down here. Spent a little time looking back over videos, or the first video that we did on Calmsden, all those years ago now, to try and recreate the vehicle that we got and start from near enough exactly the same place. Give me a shout if the volume is too loud. 1400 hours. I can't remember. So this isn't the original save. I did put a post up, I think, when I finished Calmsden, about how many hours I'd done. I can't actually remember how many it was. I'll have to have a look back later on. But yeah, OD 22, Oxygen David 22, CTH Cartech. So I have done a little bit of setup, got a few machines sorted out, purchased some land, and we'll just, yeah, we'll have a play on this beautiful map. There we go. Not sure when the big boys are starting their daytime stream, so I'm not expecting it to be overly rammed in the chat today, but still, never mind. Oh, hello, dear. Right, we'll get this up here and somewhere out of the way. So, couple of fence, couple of horse drills, little Massey to get us from field to field with the header trailer. So, nice big Lexion honeybee header, couple of red rock trailers being towed by a couple of quite fancy looking Deutzes, to be fair. Didn't use the Deutzes much, to be honest, but I do like them. And then we've got a couple of 728s loaded up with canola. So let's give these a whirl. First field we're going to drill. Oh, that is loud. Might lose game sound just a second while I bring that level down, because that is quite high. There we go. So, we're going to do field number, should remember the field numbers, number 2 to start with. And then we'll set the other one off in field number 5. Doing the old horseplay. you. Nice and steady. And I think we're going to hop out and we'll just shut the gate. Just so we don't get hung up. Right. Beacons off. Right. New. Let's just double check some settings. No. Yeah, fuel save. Start. Reverse. No, we haven't got reverse. That's good. Right. First waypoint, please. No course. Multiple tools, no. Headlands, we'll go for 4. We'll do smooth corners just to be on the safe side. Field margin, we'll go no, because there's a wall around this one, so we'll stick it on 0. Generate me a course. Perfect. Right, off you go. Lovely. Right, next one. Aha. So who is excited for tomorrow? Aha. Anybody? Get some beacons on. Probably could have cut through the field, but for the sake of 2 minutes drive, it is good to be back on here. I have missed it. I think I've been on it a couple of times since the... I missed the turn in. I think we can get in at the bottom, can't we? Since the series ended, just when I was messing around practicing with tram lines. Right, here we go. Pull in here. Lovely job. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, leave a like. That would be very, very helpful indeed. All goes towards helping the channel. So, number of headlands. Did we do 4 before? I think we did. You can go that way. This one should be your... We'll leave it at 0. And that one's 0 also. There we go. Super. Next job. Ha 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 ha. Let's fire this beast up. I'm looking down here. I'm looking at my laptop, just making sure the stream is behaving itself. Right. So, we're going to do this manually, just because I haven't got around to putting auto driving, to be fair. So we'll car and we'll harvest. We will drop the straw in this field because I've got a Xerion with the whatchamacallit, the big bale pack from the straw, big bale from the straw harvest pack, because I've not used that yet. Right, off we go. Job's a good one. Are we dropping straw? Nope. There we go. Perfect. So I have to give a bit of a shout out to Marnix for the idea of running the tractors in the 2 fields around us, just to bring things to life a little bit. Was a good suggestion. I should have really put simple inspector in, but I'm sure we'll manage. We can see what's going on. So there is the Zerion with the Crone baler and the bale collector. Now, whether we get to actually pick them up or not is a different matter, but I want to try out the baler and the accumulator. So we've got field 3, field 1 and field 6, is it we start with? Let's put that on cruise control. Let's have a look what we've got. Yeah, so 1, 3 and 6 that we'll tackle. We'll go as much as we can for as long as time permits, I think. There he is, the lovely bearded man again. Was just talking about you, Marnips. Hope you're well. Getting some rest. Feels like an absolute age. When did Calmsden release? Was it the February of 22? I think it, yeah, because FS3 2 came out in November 21. I think it was the February time. I think. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. But it's good to be back. Back to where it all began. There we go. Nice to see the worker. I thought it was February. Because obviously there was the hype of it, wasn't there? It was one of the, if not the first mod map, I'm gonna say. I think. Can't actually recall. But yeah. Feels like an age. And to be honest, Whitcomb Park looks rather good already as well. There's our worker down there. One of the Fent twins. I am so setting the stream up, I did go back to the first episode that I made on Calmsden, and oh, it sounds awful. I'm not professing to sound perfect now, but how tinny was that? I got a mic that sort of came off the headphone, not these headphones, my old pair, into here. I was using that. Yeah, no voice filters, no settings changed. Didn't know what I was doing. Some could argue that that is still the case now. But, yeah. Wow, it sounded ropey. One of those ones you think, if somebody found that as the first video to watch, Would they ever come back? It's a tricky one. But we're here. We're still going. We're getting there. Can't grumble, really. Cannot grumble. How full are we? 80%. Right. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, has anybody seen, and so far, apart from the things that we know about, like ground deformation, weather and all that lot, when you drive over a straw swath, how good does that look? I think that's epic. And I've seen a few little shorts of people doing clamp silage. That looks epic as well. That looks really good. So yeah, want to get my hands on it now. Chomping at the bit. Right, we are not going to make it all the way. So let's do the old horseplay trick. Give that a rest for a minute. Don't know why I'm running. Because you could do it with the exercise. Green or black this time? We'll go green. Love it. I've not watched as much of the FS25 content as I thought I would. Caught a bit of FSG stream on Friday, was it Friday or Saturday night? Can't remember, one of the two. And I don't know if he wasn't seeing it because the chat was incredibly busy, or whether he was just doing a fantastic job of ignoring the constant negative comments. Not from everybody. Everybody was really good. There was just some people that were so... We're going to have to back up. So blooming negative. It was frustrating me, so I had to switch it off. So yeah, I've not watched a lot of the live stuff. I've watched Disturbed did a live. I've seen a few of his videos. I've watched the ground deformation one. So not too much. Watched a bit of Scroft. Scroft is always good for a watch and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been a bit so not watched as much as I thought, but then again, me, that means that it's more of a surprise, I suppose. Yeah, exactly, Marnix. Yeah, a lot better just to experience it yourself. Yeah, agreed. What do we want to do? We want to put the auger in. Almost like Courseplay is driving this field itself. Aha. So yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. It's experience yourself. There's going to be things that are different. Excess bales. Ooh, let's not mention that. But the contracts are different as well. So there's more variety there. Right, let's do this. Let's get ourselves Aren't we on 0? Marvellous. Yeah, the contracts are a lot different. So, you know, there is going to be stuff that is not to everybody's liking. Haha. The will, Marnix, the will. Yeah, people know how to do everything better than a games company that has been doing it for years. Yeah, it's a very good point. And I think that I think FSG was literally just ignoring it. And, you know, and he was even, at the time, Kermit was on there, and Mr. Marcel from Giants. They were on the stream, and he'd literally just found a bug. So, you know, they're in no bones about the fact that it's not perfect. But some people, oh, every other comment was just negative, and you think, oh, I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to listen to it. So I didn't. I turned it off. Turned it off and went to bed. But it's good, because they're already now, I don't know how many bugs have been raised. But I would imagine that Giants are already working on it, and I would imagine that this weekend just gone, there's been a lot of overtime. And you know, I think there is already talk of a day one bug fix, or patch, or whatever you want to call it. So, you know, can't fault them. Can I fault them? That, I don't think there's ever been a truer statement said. The bugs and glitches make FS. Without it, it would not be FS. It wouldn't. It wouldn't, you know. I think I'm no gaming guru, but I think the more complicated things get, and the more different combinations of things that you have in a game nowadays, there is going to be stuff that gets missed. You know, look at, I don't know, let's take Cyberpunk. We were talking about this, Marnix, weren't we? When that first released, it got banned because it was full of bugs, full of glitches. And I think at the time it was unplayable. Now, yes, there is bugs in FS. Like you say, it's what makes the game. You know, there's that store thing where the bales appearing in the store, if you left them on a auto loader. I think that was the root cause in the end. I can't remember 100%, but there was something along the lines, if you leave them on the bale trailer and then leave the game, for some reason they appeared in the store. And it wasn't game breaking. It was just daft, you know. But yeah, and bale trailers will go flying. Some of the physics stuff is interesting, but I remember I'd got and I didn't record it. I wasn't recording at the time, but over where the shed is in the distance here, I was doing something with bales, and I think I'd unloaded them to the trailer, and then was reloading them, and one went absolutely flying to the point where I couldn't find it. Came back in, and I think got into a tractor, and it was sat perched on top of the green shed roof over there. And you think, I love it. Same when I think I recorded that one, and I was doing some work in the area, just up from where the tractor is. I think we were clearing the area for the chickens. That was it. and cut one of the trees down, and it just exploded. So, okay. Well, best examples of unplayable games was City Skylines 2. It was so broken if you need at least 49 to make it work. Oh. See, FS has never been that bad. I don't think there's ever been anything racking my brain that stopped. Oh, there was something, wasn't there? One of the updates did something to the game, didn't it? Nobody could get on. Was that a thing? Or have I dreamt that? But, you know, yes, it's going to be weird without mods. But we'll cope. You're on PC. There's the console commands, which I have myself bookmarked and ready to be using tomorrow. The only other one I can think of that was game breaking was when Nvidia did an update. Yes, there's mod conflicts, but as Disturbed would say, there's a video for that. So, you know, it's not all doom and gloom, and people need to remember that Giants are a small company. And what they do is actually very clever. You know, like bringing all the DLCs and the map to the new game saves, I don't know how many hours of work creating it from scratch. But it works. You know, can't knock them. Cannot knock them. And people, you know, everybody's human. It's not, everything is not necessarily a complete and utter tragedy if it gets missed. Right, so, let's go. And we'll just cut a bit more. Try to remember to stop without damaging the crops. There we go, a little bit more. Perfect. Aha, right. Which silo shall we use? I think we'll split it between the two. So we're going to need two. We can get past there. Let's have a bit of a run. Woohoo. Aha. We shall test the reversing skills. Oh, I've missed this map. There we go. Let's get some beacons on. So this should be, the first of two streams today. One on here, and the other on Mr. Marnox's map, who he's just clearing off. Take it easy, buddy. On Klein Friesland. So that should be good. Thank you, mate. You take it easy. Have a rest. Have a nap for me. Do like these Red Rock trailers. Could have put the silage sides on, but I thought, no, we're not a million miles away from the silo, so we may as well just cart it when we need to. Right, let's get the combine fully emptied. There we go. Job's a good one. Aha, love it. Good. Right. VCA back on. Turn it back and go. What we'll do is we'll do another headland, and then we'll start cutting in to field. It's weird streaming at this time of day. It's very odd indeed. Okay. So what, apart from the current map that we're on, I think everybody, well, maybe that's probably an overstatement. Most people liked Calmsden, but what other were your favourite maps, or maps that you were like your go-to one? I'll start. Attingham and the Oaks, both very, very good maps. Hello, Chris. It's too early for this. Too early for my voice, my driving, or too early for farm sim? Can never be too early for farm sim, surely. So one or the other. Two. Oh dear. So yeah, favourite maps. Go. Look, because I'm off today. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're here. You know. Yeah, it's always going to be a bit of a... It's not even 7 AM. It's... Well, it's like 10 to 12 here. Yeah, it was... I mean, there was... What am I trying to say? It was always going to be a little bit sort of hit and miss, I guess, really. I don't know how many people are about at this time of day, how it falls through the time zones, all that, but yeah, why not? It's good fun anyway. Don't think... Did I put in? No, I didn't bother with precision farming. I didn't see the point. That's going well. On that one. Lovely. One is assuming we'll get notified if they run out of seed. I'm playing your favourite map of FS22 though, so I'll let it pass. Excellent. Well, I think... I don't know if it was just because it came out so early. That, and it's an Oxygen David map. And I think it just, in terms of playability, that's actually a word. I think it trumped Port Farm. Now, don't get me wrong, Port Farm, again, fantastic map, but it's just a little bit, maybe too tight. And that's what I liked about not only this map, but also, well, obviously the Oaks. The Oaks was huge. But Saxthorpe, you could get most big bits of kit around that map. You'd have massive tractors, massive combines, and it worked. You weren't having to worry about trying to navigate through tiny gateways and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think, yeah, we'll call it playability. I think that's, and it looks awesome, and it runs smooth. I mean, we're getting what? Oh no, I can't. No, I won't press it just in case it changes the stream setting. I hadn't thought about that. I was going to put my FPS up, but it'll probably do something to the stream, so I won't bother. Oh, I think we're running alright. ABS is saying 60 FPS, so we shall see. Right. So we will do this loop. There we go. No, I know. I'm sure I've seen people saying, "Oh, you can't get this round it." Well, yeah, the only ones you can't get round are like the oh, what are they? Let's have a look. Forgot the name of them. These bad boys, the Rostel Mashes. They were a bit tricky, and the Versatiles. So anything with massive jewels on, you'd struggle. And also the, oh, would they be under? Where are we looking? There's one that doesn't actually fold. That one doesn't actually fold that narrow. Stuff like that you would struggle with. But was it disc arrows? Can't remember. Can't recall. Some of them are quite wide implements. So you would struggle. But other stuff that folds up narrow, no problem. No problem at all. Right. Get you back on there. Drop that down, and we'll cut through here first. Do this top end to the left of us, and then head down to the bottom. Struggling to see the work. I think it must be behind a tree. Where's that one? They're never both behind the trees at the same time. Oh. No. They're either both behind the trees. Oh no, I can see the one at the top turning. Is that one turning, or is it stopped? Really should have put Simple Inspector in. So, we're going to have a look in a minute. Let's go. No, you're still going. Are they buying seed? Ah, dear. No. Not that it matters, but there we go. SB Farmer, hello. Yeah, Chris, that was one of the things, wasn't it? Because you'd look at, which one was it? It's 24. Was it 24 that never came up? I don't think 29 did. But yeah, the rest, yeah, 24, the big grass field, 29 didn't, I don't think. I think everything else did. I had, which one was it that glitched for me? I think it was 25. It was something up with that. Disturbed. Hello, mate. Shouldn't you be working? No. Chris, there's a video. Oh, you did. Yes, you did do one for that about adding the fields in. I remember that. I should have just said, didn't I? Yeah, he'll have done a video for that. Oh dear, there should be some merch with that on. Hashtag plow on through and hashtag there's a video for that. Oh dear. There's a bit for everything. There is. Yeah, there is. Oh dear. Yes, I remember that now. Yeah, it was annoying about that. Because they would have been beautiful contracts, especially with precision farming, to get, I mean, I remember doing them on, is it field 7? One of the grass fields down by the store. Is it field 7? Should know. Where are we? Down here. Yeah, field 7. And that was ridiculous. You had to only just, you sort of, I think delivered like 5 bales and you got 20 something left over. Ridiculous. Good though. Man, much waste time. You are one of about 4 people that own any of it. I do. Very proudly got a disturbed simulations mug. Do you use it still? It's stayed intact. It's quality merch. Quality merch. Woo! So, Mr. Disturbed is probably one of the only people in the stream that has got their grubby little mitts on FS25. Verdict so far? I'll have a score out of 10. Now, am I going to have enough space in the combine to cut in? Answers on a postcard. And pick a line. Any line? Not allowed to review it. Oh. Is that one of the sort of clauses of early release? You can't slate it. Not that I'm sure you would. Not allowed to review it. Wow. From what I've seen, and I was saying earlier, I've not watched a great deal on it. Is there anything? Oh, really? Fair enough. I suppose it could be detrimental, couldn't it, then, to sales and whatnot. So that's fair enough, I guess. We were saying there seems to be like a few little bugs, but nothing that's horrendous. I'm quite looking forward to getting my hands on it now, to be fair. Got it downloaded, ready to go. That took an absolute age. And I've checked Amazon this morning, and my collector's edition It's arriving on Wednesday. And so if you hadn't got it, if I hadn't got it, I'd be well annoyed at that. That's a bit naughty on Amazon's behalf, I think. I don't know if it's controlled by them or what, but yeah. I'm staying up all night. There's no point, is there? Because we can't use it until 1 o'clock, is it? Or is that what time it's gonna... Is that the time that you could... No, you can't, surely. It'd be 1 o'clock and then you can all... Then it's go, isn't it? It's going to be live at that point. I might stay up all night on Tuesday once I've got it. Those are Steam, not Giants. Oh. So literally, if you've got the Giants one then, you can go from like 12:01. Pre-ordered it but don't have an email yet. You should have got it, Chris, on the day. I know I got mine when I pre-ordered from Giants. I got it on the same day. Check your junk. Yeah, I was gonna say you get it. Can't remember the address it comes from. I could have a look, couldn't I? Let's have a look. Excuse me. FS. So it comes from support@giantsoftware.com. So, like I say, check your junk. Oh shit. I don't actually know what happens if you do that, Chris. No, we don't want a baler. No. Yes. Disturbed is going to get all excited now. Contact Giant Support. Yeah, I don't know how you would you... Surely it's linked to your email address, maybe, I guess. They'll have a record of it, I'd guess. Yeah, good shout. Contact Giant Support. I doubt you'll be the only one, Chris. Spreadsheeting. I bet you... you love it. Right, we'll put this one over here. No, didn't want to do that. You just hate it when you accidentally detach your trailer. Right, we'll tip this one. And we'll go from there. I did... Oh. I was wanting a header with built-in trailer. One of the ones like we've got on, or had on. Oh, you've completely messed that up, man. On the New Holland, on Saxthorpe, you sort of attach it, then fold it up. Could I find one for a class? No. So we gone with Honeybee. And could I remember how to do the header trailer on those? No, I couldn't. So, I had to watch, who was it? FSG did a video on it. I know I've done it on Nebraska. But, yeah, I had to remind myself. Right, enter the field properly. Right. We'll dump that one there. Right, let's go. We'll do this way first. You have to do all of it. I know I did. Yeah. I forget that the way that it comes delivered. Let's have a look. Let's do it. Let me show. Header trailers. That one, isn't it? So can't go in anymore, which is annoying. So that bit detaches from that bit, and then you have to drive round, and that bit there attaches to that end of the header. That's the bit I forgot. Which, I haven't used them for months. So you're spreadsheeting then, mate? Are you loving the fact that it's all new and it's all different? Hello, Chris. Hope you are well. Actually getting through this relatively quickly, which is good. I think what we'll do is we'll bail this one, because I do want to use that baler in the accumulator, and then we'll move on to the next one, I think, because field 1 is massive and will take some time. Maybe I was a bit over ambitious. Animal finances. What better way to spend a Monday morning? Like it. How are the two getting on? Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm actually also really looking forward to not comparing, because I don't think that would be right, but seeing how, which I suppose is comparing, seeing how the new in-game GPS is versus like VCA. Quite looking forward to that. Like I say, not comparing in a bad way, because it's not going to be 100% the same, but it'll be good. I think it's a good addition for the likes of console. Anyway, I can stop laughing with my beard. Yeah, the console people will be wetting themselves. We need the black one next, don't we? Get that filled up. Get it dumped. It's quite nice doing it all itself, I think. Getting back into the habit of it. Don't get me wrong, when you're recording, it's a lot easier to have auto drive there to assist. But yeah, gonna have to start using the base game workers. Oh, how will we cope? Right, this should work out quite well for an empty this time. One thing I don't remember seeing when I was talking about the straw deformation is you saw then when we went over the swath how it bumped the combine. You would think with that it wouldn't. That'd be an interesting thing to see. It's probably already been shown, but I'd like to see it for myself. And is it unbearable to direct drill into a ploughed field, and do you need to run some form of disc over it first? For saying that, then you've still got to drive over it. Interesting. For me it is anyway. I'm gonna be geeking out. The thing is as well, is that a lot of it is already going to have been shown. So I guess that's the only sort of disadvantage, is where I'll be getting excited about something. It's most likely already something that people are very well aware that exists. But for me, it will be the first time seeing it. 89%, 88%. Lovely. Right, that one. But I'm not bothered. I'll chuckle and giggle to myself like a kid. It is what it is. Right. So, we should get a fair amount out the hopper into here. Go and tip it. And then we got what? We got 1, 2, quite a few passes left. I'm not guessing. I know guessing. We go. These haven't got as much grunt as I thought they had. Got the email, that was easy. Good. Was it in your inbox, or did you have to contact Giants, Chris? That is a relief, though. Oh dear. Those days of just buying a disc. So much easier. Whoa. Saved that. Well, we've not got it first time every time, but we haven't stuffed it into the concrete wall yet. They have a spot on support for lost keys. Just enter your email and done. Oh, okay, well, that's handy to know. That is very handy to know. I suppose really that makes sense to have that, doesn't it? Not everyone's going to pay attention, I suppose, as to what it's to keeping them. And if you're having just a clear out, it's easily done. Cool, panic averted. Right, you can come down this end now. Let's go. Ah, dear. Oop. Bit wide for that thump then. I do like the Lexions. I think that's got to be my favourite combine. I like the classes in general, actually. I think I quite like the colour scheme. Okay, question for you. What mod are you most going to miss the start of FS22? Answers in the chat. Because there's no other way to give an answer. Duh. Okay, I'll go first then. So I need to think about this now. Me too, Chris, me too. They are awesome. So, mod I'm most going to miss at the start of FS25. Not... we have a level of GPS, so that's cool. There is a level of courseplay, so that's cool. Be interesting to see if the... and I'm going off on a tangent. If the feature that Giants put in about where the workers can drive to wherever you tell them to go on the map. Be interested to see if that's any good, because then that replaces auto drive for a bit. So, easy dev no, because we've got console to a certain extent. I was talking about this with Marnix earlier. It might be, and I'm not saying it just because he's here and he's a mate, the BGA's the mini one and the industrial, because if Giants haven't sped up the base game ones, then that's just a pest. So they're always handy. Time saving stock check, that's one. It's just the stuff that makes your life easier. Tractors and equipment, not so much, because the new stuff in game will be fun to get hands on. I think it's going to look a lot different with the way that they do the paint now and all that sort of stuff. I think that's going to be cool. So yeah, I'm going to go with BGAs and time saving stock check. AI Workers C has completed their task. Fantastic, AI Workers C. Thank you very much. nearly forgot to put the header down then. You're done, and number 5 is probably nearly halfway through, which is good. Which is good. That one got through the top field really quick. Like it. Cruise control and turn. I do want to. Yeah. I was saying to. I don't know what I was saying to now. It feels like it's gone quickly. I was talking about it in the video. That's why I can't remember who I was saying it to, because it was saying it to myself. How since like FarmCon, it's gone so quickly, and then this weekend has just dragged. You know, not in a bad way, but like it's like, come on, and today is going to be exactly the same until tomorrow morning. We're like Christmas. Right, we should get all of this in the combine. Oh, I've just remembered. Did you remember that when the map first came out, there was the, where was it? There was a toolbox or something around here, wasn't there? That had been left under the field, buried away. Right, let's get over to this trailer. Howdy, Mark. How are you? There we go. Whoa. Back it up. So yeah, we'll get the 2-3 passes done. Drop the combine, drop the header off the combine, get that onto the trailer ready, and then we'll start the baling. Good, mate, thank you. Just having a trip back down memory lane. Go there, I think. What we got? 1, 2, 3-ish. Break off, any reason? No, it just happened to like coincide with something tomorrow. Work a lot. What you doing? Sitting at a computer for 18 hours a day. I'd say that's like being at work, but 18 is nowhere near. It's like, what are you saving your holiday up for? Just trust me, I need a week off in November. Oh dear. Things you do. I could have said it's to finish off watching Yellowstone, couldn't I? Has anybody watched that? The, I call it a western, but the cowboying series with, well, it had got Kevin Costner in it. Not that that's why I was watching it. Man Crush. Yeah, Yellowstone. Anyone watched it? Nicely done. Almost like we know what we're doing now. Tell you what, let's see how... Love it. A little bit laggy, but not too bad. Skin man. G'day. It goes well. How goes it with you? So let's talk Yellowstone, because I like it. So my mate said to me, he says, you've got to watch this, you've got to watch this. Oh, really? Anyway. Wow. Just when you think, this needs, something needs to happen. This is going a bit, you know, a bit slow. Boy, does it kick off. And it leaves you hanging between seasons, and I hate that. Because it's like, you know that there's going to be like months or a years between the seasons, and they do it, and they just... But, yes, it is epic. It is worth a watch. Right, last pass. Looking forward to a life without mods. I was saying that, Mark. I says I don't think really it's going to be too bad. I was saying about the BGAs, and if they're slow, that'll be a nuisance. But are you going to want to use a BGA straight away? Potentially not. But it will be nice just to play it for a bit as Giants have intended it, I think. No conflicts. But, yeah, time saving stock check. Said it in a Sax Thought video. Gonna miss it, mate. Needs to, you need to crack on with that. But, yeah, I think it's the quality of life stuff that I think is going to be lacking, maybe. But GPS, depends how the AI workers do, all that stuff. 1 day away, yeah, literally 24.5 hours for those of you on Steam. Done. Right. Let's get this emptied. I don't know what we've got where. So we got... I don't think there was anything in that one. So... No, there's not. Right. We will park that there for a moment. Get this. 16,000. Yes, that'll fit. Should do. Should fit. It'll be interesting as well how quickly mods do start coming out properly. I think it was a good idea of FSGs to show what happens if you just try and update the mod desk and stick it in the new game. Hopefully it'll mean that people will do stuff properly. Oh, we're never full. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, because all the... I can't remember, Mark, and you'll remind me, you probably paid more attention to this than me. Remember at FarmCon? They were saying about the paint and stuff now. I can't. I admit switched off for that bit, but something with the wheels and tyres. That's just. Isn't that already like? There's a load of presets and they're just numbers now, and you can input them. I think something like that. Midnight for me. Same skin man. I got mine from Giants this time. To support my favourite creator. But I wasn't aware. I thought it was 1 PM, so I'd have been sat waiting until then, so I might have to get up early now tomorrow. Great. Ha. So, bump that over the curb there. That can go there. Ooh, hello post. Ah, I love that I managed to find that. That's great. Let's get this moved. Right. In fact, we'll get it emptied properly. Can't be a lot. There you go. 1,000 litres. Thousand litres. Oh dear. That field of linseed then it was, wasn't it, I think? Where are we going to get in? Ooh. That was a little... Oh, that's the first one. That wasn't really a crash, though. That was more of a... just a kiss of the wall. Simulator YouTuber, hello. Welcome in. Right, you can stay there. Right, let's get that folded up. Let's get that in. Aha, Farmer Sim. Good day to you, good sir. Right, so if my memory serves me correctly, we want to be about here. Ha 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 ha, we blooming do. Lower that down. No. Lower that down. Get out. Hop into this little beast. And try and get it aligned. All prep for tomorrow. Yeah. Lie by the seat of my pants. Sort of seems to be the motto. I've got a few ideas for stuff to be doing. I only realised till about half an hour ago when someone said that I could actually get it before 1 o'clock because I've got it off Giant, so hashtag noob and all that. Right, that is fine. So that's how we do that. So that's now attached at the front. And it is attached back here. So it's just off of the hopper, the feeder house, to the rear. And then down to other end. Connect that and it automatically takes it off the combine. Look at that. Tutorial as well. At least you'll have government subsidy. Yes, I did see that. Whose did I see that in? FSG's video on modding. Yeah, there's only one mod, government subsidy. I was like, fine, cool, I can work with that. Right, we'll switch this one off. What's it about stock checkers? My boss came over at that point. Your boss came over. I was saying that of all the mods that I think I would actually miss, it's speedy BGAs from a certain disturbed human being and time-saving stock check. Right, how on earth? No, there we go. We can't bring up the F1 menu. There we go. Who's a noob? Sorry. Right. Unfold that. Ooh. Unfold that. No. We good? Are we good? Hope I like rice. Take it or leave it in real life. And I'm quite looking forward to giving it a whirl. Right. Let's just go for that. Lower down. No, there we go. There we go. Super. Oh, this is quick. I like this. Yeah, I've got the rice. I think it's a decent addition, to be fair, and I like the fact that there's two types of it. So if you don't want to bother with the normal one, you can do the long grain. Is it the one that is long grain, the one that you combine? Do I make mods? I made 2. So yeah, I did the bale bunker and the grain dryer. So yeah, I think the rice, it's going to be something to try, for definite. I like the water physics. Plot a bit of, it was FSG stream over the weekend where he was swimming, and I thought the fact that the sort of ripples came off the player, and also the different strokes. So there's breaststroke and front crawl, which I thought was pretty neat. But yeah, it's just little things like that, I think. Not necessarily linked to rice, but you could swim wherever, but yeah, very cool. It's got a bit of a kick out that, hasn't it? You only did 3. You did 3 awesome ones though, Mark, to be fair. I did like the desserts factory. That was cool. What else did you do? Time saving shot check. The desserts factory, and should know this. Should know this. He did use the grain dryer, yes. Which was cool, because he was probably, other than Disturbed using it on Saxthorpe, major service, of course it was. Excuse me. Yeah, major service, of course it was, buddy. Sorry. Throat's getting dry. Apart from Disturbed using it on Saxthorpe, on his On the Map challenge, I don't think I saw anybody else really use it. I mean, it got an alright amount of downloads. But yes, Scruff using it was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know whether I'll... I said this in a video the other day. I don't know whether I'll do them for 25 or not. It was very much, and I'm repeating myself from a video, but hey, it was very much a, can I do this? And after the bell bump, I was like, yeah, yeah, I can. And then quite enjoyed fiddling around making the grain dryer, to be fair. Oh, you did use the grain dryer. Oh, you did. I remember you said you'd made it take raw. Because, yes, and then in the update, when I did it to take methane, I did include, because Mark, you sent me the bit of code, didn't you, to make it so that it didn't appear on missions. I remember that now. All coming back to me. Make a bigger grain dry mod. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not saying yay, nay. It was, like I said, it was very much a, can I do this? And I did. So, we'll see. I quite like the fact that it was UK-ish themed. Don't think, and this is no offence, I don't necessarily think that some of the reviewers got it. It was never going to be a corn dryer. There was mods for that already. And the style of shed was for me was a UK-ish one, European, let's call it. Although we're not Europe now. I'm so sorry. So we'll see. We'll look at redoing. We need to look at whether motive is required. Yeah, I don't know if they've done much with the sort of repair costs and stuff like that. I mean, that would have been an ideal thing to maybe look at improving. Same with leasing costs. Don't know if that's changed or not. I've not seen anybody say it has. But for it just to be a percentage of vehicle cost is a bit, yeah, but we'll see. It was very Ollie Blocks, and that's where I got the inspiration from, to be fair. And I did think, and I ran out of time, I did think about doing another one. But it would be, in fact, Simulator YouTuber, it would be quite a big setup. I did think about trying to almost do something with different dry-in and different storage methods, maybe. But, yeah, kind of just time. No time. Keep it a UK mod. Yeah. I think I would do. I don't necessarily... I don't want to do a corn dryer. Wheat, barley, oats. Maybe canola to an extent, but I don't think that necessarily goes through the dryers because the grain's too small, but happy to be proven otherwise. Right, so let's try and get this back round. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Destroyed my lovely pile. Right, so let's finish this headland. I think that's all we've got, and then we'll start some up and downs. Yeah, I mean... yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be something that's a few months into the game before I even look at it, really. But we'll see. We will see. It depends as well how and when the updated assets from Giants get released, and I'm assuming that they won't be long after release, but I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like I say, it got a reasonable amount of downloads. And I probably would make it so it can use, I don't know, maybe wood chips, methane and straw. Depending on... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can... maybe we can get it to do, what the biomass bales, poplar bales. Give them a use. We'll see. We will see. Plenty of time. Plenty of time yet. Talking of time, what time are we on? 1:45. Wowzers. We're not going to get as much done as I thought. Never mind. Oh, very thirsty today. So where are people going to start? They're going to start on Riverbend Springs, Bhutan Pantai, or Sri Lanka. Where do we think people are going to go? Or where are you going to go first? I still haven't decided. I don't think it'll be Sri Lanka. And I know I can see already that a reasonable amount of people have plumped for Bhutan Pantai, which is fair enough. I'd quite like to have a look around it. I think I'm definitely going to have a bit of a mooch around. Any news on Maze Plus for FS25? No. SB Farmer. I think, I can't remember what Disturbed said. They said they were waiting for somebody to have a look at the at the new game, and he's gone now. He's messaged me, so he's not here to say. So this is my poor memory. They were waiting for one of the team to be able to get access to have a look at it and see the commonalities between, I guess, the code and stuff. I don't know, but I think because of the timing of the release of especially Terra Life and Maze Plus to a certain extent, hopefully it'll be out relatively soon. But it's like any mod, it takes as long as it takes. But be assured the team are going to keep on doing the same good work that they've done for 22. Yeah, just have to be patient. Riverbend, gonna start survival on Bhutan. Actually, that could be quite a nice map to do that on, and maybe not your sort of, I don't know, really traditional sort of I'm in the wilderness with nothing. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Be interesting. Like I say, I haven't decided yet. I want to have a look round and see what sort of takes me fancy. I think the first one I went to on 22 that I just play around on was Obeleron. Yeah, I think Riverbend Springs looks quite cool. So I've only seen 2 maps. What you call all the maps for 20? So you've got Riverbend Springs, which is the American map. You've got Bhutan Pantai, which is the Asian map. And then you've got Sri Lanka for the European map to start off with. And then I think it's Q4. There's another one. Say Q4. Q4 of the season pass. Right, Sri Lanka. I can't remember, Mark, if it was one of the DLCs I didn't get. Can't honestly remember. I don't think I've been on it. Or saying that, I can't. Yeah, I really can't remember. I don't think I have. So maybe it might be one of the choices. Yeah, a couple of people have said that to me over the past few days. Erlingrat was the sort of starting one, but I like the fact that they do bring a map forward. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's lazy. I think or anything like that. I think it's a good idea. Especially with the equipment as well. All the stuff that was, you know, DLCs before comes into the main game. Yeah, same, Mark. I quite like. Whoa, what on earth? That wasn't me. Maybe it was. What happened then? Did we get a little bit dug into the ground? Yeah, I quite liked Baylor on HB for short. Playing multiplayer ever since. Yeah, that's. I think. I don't know. I spent a lot of time on quite a few maps. Do you know, like Calmsden, Attingham, the Oaks, Saxthorpe, even the series that I did with Disturbed, we were on a map for a fair old while. That was just because we only recorded once a week, or, you know, once every couple of weeks. But and that's why I quite liked the Travelling Contractor series, because I got to see a load of maps that I would never have seen. You know, Maypole. Yeah, Maypole. That was a good. We've spent a few hours on there, haven't we? You know, late-ish Saturday evenings or Friday evenings before you have to go and play golf. But yeah, I mean, multiplayer is for me is brilliant, and past month or so, I'm going to say now, I've spent a fair bit, not as much as Marnix and Eagles, but a fair bit on Climb Friesland, the community multiplayer server that we're going to stream later on, and I'm gutted that I didn't get it set up sooner for people, because it's good fun, and I don't think I've been on a bad map for multiplayer yet. Do you know what I mean? In the sense that Maypole was brilliant. Glenlathen, we did do Glenlathen as well, yeah. But yeah, you can spend hours doing it, and you don't even have to be doing a lot. You know, for instance, we'd do a field like this, and then you get it reseeded, whatever, lime done, turned around, and you would make a lot of progress. It is good fun. It is good fun. So I think that's be one thing for 25. I think once there's the choice there to to sort of, you know, make it a little bit different for people. Although there's only so many slots on servers, so spread the love around. Yeah, it'd be good. I need to do more community stuff like that. Ah, that's okay, Skin Man. Let you off. It was one of those ones that and Alma that sort of fell by the wayside a little bit, really. Had every intention of trying to get back onto there, but then Terra Life just grabbed me, and yeah, that was it really for those. But they were dying off a bit, so you know, maybe I need to, maybe that's something for 25 that, you know, you keep going to a point, and then once you get that drop off, just wrap it up, move on, see more of the maps that come out, maybe. Who knows? And then I like doing long series, so I'm torn. Looking forward to the first 4x or 16 and 25. 2x can be a bit small for long term multiplayer. Yeah, I guess that you need the space, don't you? 4x would be a good one, I think. Like say 6, as long as you spread yourself out. It depends on how you've done it and how you set up, I suppose, doesn't it? If you are running one farm and you can just keep the time moving, then jobs are good. But if you want people to have their own farms and get set up, then yeah, I suppose there's a 2x has its limitations. Right, we are blooming nearly done. Lovely. Wonder if we just give these a little bit of a push. Are you going to be enough for the bale? No. Never mind. Oh. How marvellous. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, good. I quite like that. I'd have waited until it had had its issues resolved. Well, I think, people, that is where we're going to call it. Not quite 2 hours, but we got one field done. I'm quite pleased with that. Thank you all for dropping in. I do appreciate it. And if you are free this evening, 7:30 UK time, do feel free to join us again. That would be blooming awesome. Thank you all very, very much. Enjoy the rest of your days. Currently, obviously, there are 4 farms, 4-day months with timer and permanent at 1 times. But night runs at 1:20, so darkness is 5 minutes. Oh, that's quite a good way of doing it. Quite like that, Mark. That is quite a good way of doing it. Very good. So yes, if you can't join us later, enjoy launch day tomorrow. Be kind to giants. And enjoy FS25. Speak to you all later on. Bye.